bandage of some kind. Now, bandages vary across the board. There's a ton of different types. There's a ton of different ways to do them. Locations are different. But we're just gonna use Michelle as a guinea pig. So this is a simple bandage. It has vet wrap on the outside or cohesive wrap on the outside and a cotton rolled on the interior. That's not very pretty because I did it fast. So the way I would remove it is I would put on gloves. There is a wound of some kind under this. So I have cleaned, I have sterilized as best I can. I put on gloves and I'm gonna remove the top layer of dressing by rolling it around the way that I put it on. Discard into the trash. And then do the same thing with the bottom layer. So if the bottom layer is stuck, like you have a wound that is draining and the wound is stuck, you don't want to snatch it because you will snatch off the top layer, right? So sometimes you have to soak them to get them off with different material. Once you get the bandage off, you have discarded of everything. I'm going to discard my gloves. It is ready for my veterinarian, okay? If you had, some of them have like a Telfa pad or a non-stick pad underneath them, you could have to take that piece off. Some of them you can't unwrap the cohesive. The owner didn't listen to me. It's been on for 2 weeks. It's necrotic. It stinks. I can't get this junk off. So I'm gonna have to cut it. So you have bandage scissors and you're gonna very gently go in between the skin and the bandage without cutting the skin up the bandage to get it off.
If it's a short enough bandage, like when we're doing for like IV catheters, we're removing the outside bandage. If it's short enough to where your bandage scissors are longer, to make sure you're not cutting the skin, we like to poke them through the other side so that you know you're not caught up on skin somewhere. If you feel resistance, the bandage shouldn't be hard to cut through. If there's any toughness, stop cutting. You probably got skin.
Yeah. And likewise, if you have an IV catheter, if they ask you to cut out the bandage for the IV catheter, if my IV catheter is here and is sitting in my vein, the last thing I'm gonna do is cut the bandage that's on top of my IV catheter. Because you can cut the IV in half and that piece goes up into the heart and kills your dog immediately. It's happened. We have done cut downs to get them out, not at our place, but over the years. So you cut them to the side, you cut them on this aspect of them.